Okay, on this problem, it tells you that in 1985, a house was valued at $106,000. That is its initial price. By the year 2005, the value appreciated to $147,000. That's the future value right here. We want to know what is the annual growth rate. The annual growth rate, that is the R, and they want that between the years 1985 and 2005. And if you take 2005 minus 1985, you're looking at 20 years, and that's what T is. So this equation becomes 147,000 equals 106,000 times 1 plus R raised to the 20th power. Your job is to figure out R. R is trapped inside those parentheses, so the first thing I'm going to do is divide off the 106,000 from both sides. And it's not going to be a pretty number. It comes out to be a decimal. Your 106,000s cancel on both sides, and then I am going to reduce this fraction down because 100,000 divides off both of them, and I'm going to leave this as 147 over 106. I knocked out the thousands. Now, to solve for R, I still have to get rid of that exponent of 20, and so to do that, you would simply take the 20th root, because a 20th root and a 20th power cancel each other out. But what you do to one side of an equation, you got to do to the other. Now, I'm not actually going to calculate that. I'm going to leave it as the 20th root of 147 over 106 equals, but you'll be down to the 1 minus R on the left. And all you have to do now is subtract R. So I need to take the 20th root of 147 divided by 106 and then subtract 1 from that to figure out my rate. Now when I do that, I get a 0.016, what was it? It was an obnoxious number, 484062, but Mobius wants your answer to be in, if you look at it up here, percent form. So you've got to first multiply by 100, which moves that decimal 2 places to the right, making this now 1.648. And if you round it to 2 decimal places, the 6 is the first decimal place, the 4 is the second. Because there's an 8 there, this is going to become a 5. So 1.65% is my answer, and you can see I've already got it in there. Then they ask you, okay, well, now what's the value? That was your rate. That's the interest rate that they offered it to you. But if the interest rate stays the same, what's the value of the house in the year 2010? Well, if 2005 was 20 years, then 2010 is going to be 25 years. Okay, and now my rate I know is 0.0165, and I still know that P is the 106,000. So now to get the answer to the second part, I have to do this problem on my calculator. 106,000 parenthesis 1 plus 0.0165 close the parenthesis, raise it to the 25th power, and then when I round off, I got this number right here, 159,521.86. And my math, no, I don't know why I keep saying my math lab. Sorry, this is Mobius. In Mobius, when I clicked on, how did I do? Here we go. When I click on this, my answer, they accepted it, but it also says the correct answer can be 159,584.4 plus or minus 2.5%. They're giving you a range of numbers that they will accept, and it all depends on where you rounded the 1.65. What did you use in this equation right here. I use the 0. Actually, I think I used this, now that I think about it. When I did this the other day, I think I used this entire long number that I got. I didn't round it off, because if I rounded it off, I'd get something else. But anyway, Mobius will accept a variety of answers depending on where you rounded that number. Hope that makes sense.